Hi, good morning. Okay, today is the last part of your essay. It is how to write your conclusion. Okay, right. This is the question that we have been doing for the past weeks. Okay, and this is my thesis statement. You know what is a thesis statement? It is actually your opinion, and you have 3 points to support your opinion. Okay, from the thesis statement, we have to write an introduction. So this is an introduction. I've taught you earlier. So your introduction should have your thesis statement. So if you can see here, the last sentence is my thesis statement. Next, we go to paragraph 2. Now, paragraph 2 talks about the first point that you have given in your thesis statement. Okay. Now, point 1, point 2, and point 3, the way you write is just familiar. It's just the same. You have the same organization and you have the same planning. Okay. But you have to look at the last sentence of each paragraph. That's very important. Why? Because that will appear in your last paragraph. Okay, so this is my paragraph 2, my paragraph 3, okay, my paragraph 4, and once we have all this done, now we need to do our conclusion. So how to write conclusion? Now remember, conclusion is in the last paragraph after you have written everything. So what are the things that need to be included in your conclusion? Okay, one, the first sentence is restate the thesis by making the same point with other word, means that paraphrase. Okay, the second sentence is the summarization of the conclusion taken from each paragraph, meaning taken from each point, paragraph 2, 3, and 4. Okay, number 3, give your opinion if you haven't given already. Sometimes your opinion is embedded, it is in between the sentences that you have written. It's okay. And sometimes you don't give your opinion. It is also okay. And the last sentence is look to the future. Give your hope, your expectation. Okay, so basically you have 4 sentences. 4 sentences for your conclusion. It can be more, it can be lesser, but 4 to 5 is the best. Okay, let's start. Now, if you see here, okay, we must have good time management because we need to become more organized, be more confident, and learn more effectively. This is my thesis statement. So I just paraphrased it into we will be able to learn more effectively, be more confident, and be more organized when we have a good time management. So I just flip the sentence. Okay, that is how you paraphrase. Okay, after that, okay, you have done your first sentence, that is restate the thesis by making the same point with other words, meaning you paraphrase. You have done that. Okay, now we go to the second. The second sentence is you need to summarize the conclusion for each point or in each point. Okay, this point is taken from the conclusion of my first point. This is the conclusion taken from the second point. This is the conclusion taken from the third point. Okay, so I have 3 sentences here, and I need to summarize these sentences into one sentence. Okay, this is how it's going to look like. Okay, now I have combined the 3 sentences, the 3 conclusions into one. Okay, so being organized is essential for many important things in our life. The more productive we are, the more confident we will become, and we will be able to prioritize our time management. And when we are able to prioritize our time management, we can learn effectively. Okay, look previously. Okay, if you can see here, now this part, the first point, the conclusion for the first point, being organized is essential in many important things in our life. That's how I make it simpler, and I just use a comma. Okay, right? The second conclusion for the second point, the more productive we are, the more confident we will become. Okay. The more productive we are, the more confident we will become. So it's just about the same, but I make the sentence shorter. And this is the last one. This is how we can learn effectively when we are able to prioritize our time management. So it becomes like this. When we are able to prioritize our time management, we can learn effectively. So all these appear only in one sentence. So you need to learn to do that also. Okay? Alright, next. After we have summarized the conclusion in each point, we need to give our opinion. Okay, so this is the opinion that I have come up with for my essay. Okay, it is important to consider how you work best, and even to seek assistance from others if you find yourself struggling to meet deadlines and balance work, school, and life demands. So this is my opinion. Okay, now the last one is you should look into the future. Okay, see what will happen if the situation continues or changes. So this is how I write my last sentence. I use the word if. If we have poor time management, it will be impossible for us to complete assignment on time. We will be left rushing to finish it or turning the work in late. Okay, so if you can see, I have all the 4 sentences. So then we need to combine. Okay, this is my first sentence, my second sentence, my third sentence, and my fourth sentence. This is my conclusion. Okay, so we need to combine and it is complete. Okay. So if you have your essay with you and you can write your conclusion, you will have a complete essay. So now this is my last PowerPoint for this part of learning. Go through all this PowerPoint, all these videos, and look back at your essay and arrange them. I tell you, if you can really follow this step, inshallah, in the future, your sentence will be better. The way you plan your essay will be better. Okay, now you have to remember this is for beginners. As you get better, your sentence, your ideas will definitely be much you will upgrade, you will get better, you will practice, especially with practice. You need to practice a lot, that's one thing. Okay, so with that, thank you so much.